Hello and welcome to today's class. We are going to discuss about a lesson called English for Journalists and Writers. And you know that journalists are communicators. If you are a poor communicator, there's no way you can be able to disseminate information to the members of the public. You must be having adequate communication skills for you to be able to be effective or to be influential to the members of the public. If you have to address any issue, any information, you must be able to use effective communication skills. But if you are having poor communication skills, there's no way you can be effective in your communication. That's why you must know to apply appropriate prepositions, appropriate conjunctions, appropriate language techniques, tenses, and even punctuation marks for you to be able to disseminate your information effectively to your targeted audiences. If you are having poor communication skills, you might be forced to take a lot of time in order to communicate your information to your targeted audiences. But if you are able to apply adequate communication skills, you are able to reach your audience within limited time and within the shortest time possible. That's why we are going to start this unit called English for Journalists. You can either be a good communicator in terms of oral, or else a good communicator in terms of print. But this unit is going to contextualize not only oral communication, but also we are going to discuss about effective way of writing comprehensive stories that are catchy and that are able to attract the attention of the audiences. In our today's class, we are going to look at introductory aspect of English for journalists. And at this particular introductory aspect, we are going to talk about what is called parts of speech. If you are not able to understand these parts of speech, there's no way you can be able to communicate or construct effective sentences. And under parts of speech, we are going to look at the main part of speech, what we call the nouns. Nouns are simply naming words. They name a place, they can name something, or else can name an individual. They are simply naming words. Maybe you can talk about, for example, Osman. You can talk about a place like Nairobi. You can talk about something like a pen. They normally give a name of something or else a name of object. So that's why nouns are always referred to as a naming word. The nouns are always followed by the pronouns. Pronouns are words used instead of a noun. The reason why you normally use pronouns in terms of communication is to reduce monotony. Because there's no you can mentioning someone's name in the whole of your composition or in the whole of your story. That's why it is advisable to replace nouns with the pronouns. And we are saying that pronouns are used in place of a noun. Instead of saying Halima went to the market, you can say she went to the market. The word she is what we call a pronoun because it replaces the noun Halima. Whereas instead of saying Abdi was traveling to Kisumu, you can just say he was traveling to Kisumu. So that he is what we call a pronoun because it replaces a noun. Then you have verbs. Verbs are simply doing words. They give us action, or rather action words. For example, some may talk about walking, singing, dancing, sleeping. All these are action words. They give us the what is happening or what is transpiring at the time we are talking or at the point we are communicating. Then verbs are always followed by the adverbs. Adverbs, they qualify the verbs. They give us the way, they tell us the way the action took place. He was walking slowly. So slowly is describing what? Describing the word walking. So adverbs always qualifies the verb or modify the verb. They give us more information about the way the action took place. Where someone say was crying politely, was dancing quickly. So that quickly is what we call an adverb. Then you have adjectives. Adjectives gives us quality or quantity of something. They are describing verb. They are describing words. They describe an object, an individual, or else they describe something. For example, you can say a beautiful pen. That beautiful is what we call an adjective. Whereas a majestic building. The word majestic is what we call an adjective because it describes nouns, or else they describe the way the nouns look like. Then you have prepositions. These are words that are used to qualify or to quantify the nouns. Prepositions, they can perform also the function of conjunctions. They can also be used as joining words. And preposition can be in terms of three, can be in three times, whereby it can be single prepositions, we can have double prepositions, we can also have triple prepositions that are used to either in front of a noun or a pronoun to give us the relationship between a noun and the object of that particular sentence. Then you have what is called conjunctions. Conjunctions are simply joining words. They are used to join two sentences or to join two nouns. You can say Tom and Mary. That and can play the role of a conjunction because they join one. It can join words, it can join sentences, or it can join even different types of complex sentences. Then you have interjections. Interjections are words that give us emotion. They give us the feeling. They show the surprise. Like someone may say, ouch, that is very painful. Wow, what a beautiful baby girl. Those are words we can refer to interjections because they are giving us emotions, whereas they are giving us the attitude or the feeling of the speaker of that particular word. So these are the main parts of speech you can use in English, and I hope you are able to do more research concerning the parts of speech and construct different sentences in order to be effective in coming up with a complete sentences, be simple sentence, rest can be compound sentences or complex sentences by use of different aspects of parts of speech. Thank you for them. Let's meet next time at the same place.